Hi, good morning. I guess we're live. I'm really sorry for the late start today. I had to take care of an issue with my cats. But I hope you all had a really great break and we're enjoying the nice weather. Um, and yeah, let's. I guess we should go ahead and get started since it's late. Hi, Mia. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't, it looks like you can't come live. But I guess hello whenever you're able to watch this. And yeah, if anyone else is here and wants to say hi, please go ahead. Um, so let's start in mountain pose today. I guess I need to adjust the lighting. Okay. Yeah, I'm still just using my laptop camera for these classes. When I started doing it, I thought maybe I should get a better. I considered getting a better camera, like a more professional one. But then I was like, well, this pandemic's only going to probably go on for a couple months, so I don't know if it's worth it. But but yeah, I guess now I kind of wish that I had invested in that. But now it's the same thing. I don't know how much longer it's going to go on, so I still don't know if it's worth it. But hopefully you guys can see me okay and hear me okay, even though it's not exactly professional quality. Okay, so let's start a mountain pose. Just take a moment to rock back and forth and from side to side, spreading your toes wide, just feeling the contact of your feet on the mat, feeling steady. And then just start to scan up from your feet, noticing the alignment of each part of your body. So you want to have your knees slightly bent, avoid locking them. Belly in and up, pelvic floor engaged. Pelvis in a neutral position, so your spine is long. Shoulders back and down, chest open, chin parallel to the floor. And now start to just notice your breath. Notice if you feel any parts of your body moving with each inhalation and exhalation. Your breath is a place you can always come to, no matter what is going on around you. Good, and then I encourage you to use the Ujjayi breath, constricting the back of your throat as if you're whispering, and inhaling and exhaling through your nose, making an ocean sound. This really helps to bring your attention to your breath, also lengthens your breath, and helps you really integrate your breath with your movement. So I always just like to take a moment with the breath at the beginning of the practice to bring ourselves into this moment away from the busyness of the day. Just kind of creating a little sanctuary for yourself here. But I also know you want to move, so we'll get started on that. Inhale, exhale, bring your hands down, palms facing out, and just starting to move with your breath. Exhaling your hands down, releasing the tension, and inhaling your arms up, lengthening your body. Inhale, lengthen and open, stretch. And exhale, release and soften. If you'd like to, you can start working your neck a little bit in this. So just looking up at your thumbs as your arms go up and looking down towards your toes as your hands go down. Taking deep inhalations and full exhalations. Good, and next inhalation, clasp your hands over your head and your fingers pointing up. Really reaching towards the ceiling, feeling the stretch all the way down through the bottom of your core. And exhale, reach in one direction, look in the opposite direction, keeping the side of your body long. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, reach. Inhale, back to the other side. Change the clasp of your hands down with thumb underneath, and exhale, reach in the other direction. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale your arms back up and release. And go ahead and pick up your strap. I just realized I forgot to get my strap out. So just one moment. Not too far away, I just have to climb over some furniture that I moved in order to teach the class. Okay. Good, so take the strap, make your hands far enough apart so that you feel some tension as you bring the strap over your head, but are still able to comfortably bring the strap behind you. Inhale up and exhale down. And again, you can look up as you inhale and look down at your toes as you exhale. Staying with each eye breath if possible. Good, and then inhale, strap over your head. Use the weight of one hand to bring the strap down and get a nice stretch to the other side of your body. And you look up. And back to center, other side. Good, and then now just move freely. Really getting into your shoulders here, back. Just however feels good to you. Just loosening up the upper body a little bit. Good, and then keep holding onto the strap. We're going to start to get into the lower body. Stepping one foot into the strap. So the strap should be around the ball of your foot and not the arch. And then just bring your foot up. You can hold on to something, you're working on balance. Good, and then to the side, maybe opening the hip a little bit. And back to center. Maybe just pull it up as much as you can. You really want to feel a stretch there. And gently, of course. Don't yank it up, and don't want to hurt your hamstrings. Just stretch them and release. And other side. And I'm still recovering from my hamstring injury. It's not so much of an injury, just sort of I think I tore something a little bit from going too deeply in my forward bends. Good, and release. So my hamstring thing isn't debilitating at all. It's just it's something that I don't want to make worse, so I'm being a little careful with that. Good, and let's come to the front of the mat. Oh, I forgot we usually do the lower body a little bit too. So just sit back, put your hands over your knees. I'm a little foggy since I haven't taught in 3 weeks. So just roll circles with your knees, draw the belly in. Good, and then keeping the knees bent, just fold forward. You can round your spine here. And just hanging, starting to decompress the lower back. And slowly start to roll up, head coming up last. And reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, and prepare for our sun salutations. So coming back into mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look ahead. Exhale, step back, plank. Optional, have your knees down for plank, engaging your core. Good, inhale, exhale, knees down, everyone, elbows in, come down, knees, chest, chin, and come forward and up into baby cobra. Exhale again, knees, chest, chin, and press back, downward dog. And pedal your feet here for a moment. Noticing how your legs feel, especially the backs of your legs. Breathing. Good, and then inhale your right leg up, look between your hands. Step it through, lower your left knee. And breathe into your hips. And inhale, exhale, come back and fold. Inhale, exhale, straighten, back plank. Inhale, exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. We're getting a little more arm working here today. So doing 2 chaturangas if possible. Downward dog. Always optional to rest in child's pose instead of downward dog if you're getting tired. And inhale your left leg up, step it through. Drop your knee. Low lunge. Breathing into your hip. And inhale, exhale, fold. And inhale, straighten, plank. And exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. And downward dog. Taking a couple more breaths here in downward dog. Breathing deeply, coming back to the Ujjayi breath. Really, if you can stay with the Ujjayi breath the whole time, that's great, but we usually sort of forget. So these longer held poses are a great place to sort of come back to it. Good. And then your knees, look between your hands. Step forward, inhale, and exhale. And inhale, come all the way up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Notice how you feel after that one sun salutation. And moving on to sun salutation 2. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. And when you're folding forward, you can always bend your knees. There are different ways to do it. Right now, I'm rounding my spine a lot because of my hamstring injury. Most people, I would recommend, though, bending your knees and keeping your spine straight and then dropping your head. Especially if you're less flexible, it's better to do it that way. Because what we want to avoid is rounding too much and just kind of, that's not really a forward fold. You're not really getting into the parts of your body that we want to in that position. So instead, you can go like that. And if you're flexible enough that you can touch the mat without really rounding your back, just be really careful of your hamstrings. And in that case, I would recommend sort of putting a slight fold or a slight puff into your lower back, rounding a little bit and folding. That's kind of what I'm doing now. Because I do it every day. So I'm going to be a little more flexible. Okay, so back to plank pose. Inhale, exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. And downward dog. Breathing just a couple breaths here, not holding too long. Inhale, the right leg up, step it through. And come up, high lunge this time. Take a moment to find your balance. Hip squared forward. Pressing your back heel away from you. Opening the chest here. Shoulders not scrunched up towards your ears too much, so leaving plenty of space around your ears. Good. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up. My favorite lunge twist here. And then turning onto the outer edges of your feet, just a modified side plank. Inhale, exhale, reach forward, hand down, step back plank, knees, chest, chin, cobra, knees, chest, chin, and downward dog. Breathing, just a couple breaths. And inhale the left leg up, step it through, high lunge. Again, press that back heel away from you because you want to make sure you're engaging both of your legs here, not just the front leg. Make sure you're engaging your pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, as well as your lower belly, Uddiyana Bandha. So bringing that in and up. That supports the rest of your body. Inhale, exhale, Right hand down, left arm up. Twisting. And inhale, exhale. Coming onto the outer edge of your feet. Make sure you're really engaging your waist here. So pressing your hips up. And exhale, plank, knees, chest, chin, cobra, knees, chest, chin, and downward dog. And again, optional child's pose. Taking a couple breaths. A nice deep breaths. Let your head drop, lengthening the back of your neck. Good, and inhale your left leg up. Step it through, right leg follows. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. And inhale, hands on your waist, come all the way up, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. Good, and sun salutation E begins with chair. Inhale, exhale, sit back, chair, lock down. Make sure you can see your toes. So your knees are behind your toes, and inhale the arms up. And exhale, sit back a little deeper. Hold in here. So here, as well as mountain pose, you can have your feet together or hip distance apart, whichever you prefer. Really noticing your bandhas here. Again, engaging your pelvic floor, bringing your belly in and up. Sit back a little deeper. I want your legs to start to burn a little bit here. Good, and inhale, lengthen, exhale, hands to heart and twist, left elbow to right thigh. Press your your hands towards the center of your chest. Good, inhale, straighten your right leg, reach your arms apart. Look up towards your thumb if you can, if it doesn't bother your neck. Good. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, arms up. Lengthen. Exhale, a little deeper. And twist. Right elbow to left thigh. Push your hands towards the center of your chest, really getting into that twist. Gently, though. And inhale, straighten your left leg. Arms reaching apart. Good. Inhale, exhale. Your deepest chair yet. Raise your arms. And exhale, hands down. Step back plank. Inhale, exhale. Now this time instead of, you can continue with knees, chest, chin, or maybe modified chaturanga or full chaturanga. If you're in full chaturanga, you want to go into upward dog instead of cobra, just keeping your knees off the mat. And second chaturanga of your choice. And back to downward dog. Take a couple breaths here. And inhale, right leg up, step it through. Warrior one. Bending deeply into the leading knee, but making sure your knee stays behind your ankle. Inhale, the arms up, hips squared forward. Breathe in here. And inhale, straighten the leading leg, reach forward, and open into triangle. So I would say open because we want to keep our shoulders back, opening the upper body rather than folding over the leg. So keeping your body in one straight plane if you can. Good. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, step back, plank. Chaturanga, cobra or upward dog. Chaturanga number 2, and downward dog. I'm trying to wake up your body here after really getting into spring, after that break too. So I'm hoping that your arms and legs will be a little bit sore tomorrow. That would be a good thing. And inhale your left leg up. Step it through, warrior 1. Sinking a little deeper. Pulling belly in, engaging pelvic floor. Good. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, triangle. And breathe. Really opening up here. Just approaching this pose with joy and openness. Good. Exhale, your hands down, step back, plank. Chaturanga, cobra or up dog. Chaturanga number 2, and downward dog. And then resting either in downward dog or child's pose. Coming back to your breath. Good, and bend your knees. Step it forward. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees again is your best chair yet. This is our last chair. Inhale up. Also the end of our sun salutations. So I thought maybe we'd work on other poses a little bit more today. Think a little deeper. And inhale, arms out, exhale, fold. And inhale, coming up. And exhale. Good. So I saw there was one comment. Maybe it's just a hello. Hopefully you guys are a little warmer now. Hello, Rory. How are you? So let's we're just going to work on a couple more standing poses, but not as part of the sun salutation sequence, just to save a little time and get a few more poses in today. So just from mountain pose, we're going to step our right leg out into warrior 2, bending deeply here. Gazing over your leading hand. And again, if you have any knee issues at all, you want to make sure that your knee is above or behind your ankle. But still, see how deep you can go in this pose. We want to try to get it to a 90-degree angle, our leading leg. Keep pulling your belly and pelvic floor in and up, using your core for support. Good, and inhale your arms up, exhale, reverse warrior. And inhale, and exhale, extended side angle. So here, there are different variations of this pose. You can rest your arm on your leg like this, Or if you're a little more flexible or just want to try going a little farther, you can bring your hands down in front of your foot. Maybe your palm all the way down or fingertips. Or on the outside of your foot. But you just want to keep your side body in one straight, long line. So you want to, again, avoid kind of folding in like that, keeping it open. Good, and reach. Bring your left hand down and right arm up, twisting. And inhale, exhale. Your hand down. And then just coming straight up from this and turning to the other side for our warrior two on our left side. Engaging bandhas. And your feet can be fairly wide for warrior two. Depends on the length of your legs, but wide enough so that you can bend deeply without pressing your knee too far forward over your ankle. Good. Inhale. Exhale, reverse. And inhale, exhale, extended side angle. And again, different variations here. Basically, it just makes the stretch more intense if you bring your hand down. Good. And coming back up, cartwheel your hands down. Twist. And inhale, exhale. And we're going to move from here right into pigeon. So just bring your, and I know we're doing the left side first, just mixing it up a little bit here. So your left knee is in pigeon. And just take a moment to adjust. You want your hips to be facing forward, but you want to be feeling a stretch in your left hip and your right hip flexor, but you don't want to be feeling strain or pain. So take a moment to find your position. If it doesn't feel like you're getting any kind of stretch, then bring your foot towards your hand. If it feels like too much, bring it towards your body. And inhale, slide back on, opening the chest. Exhale, come onto your forearms and relax your head. You could use a block here as well, if it's more comfortable. And breathe. Now, you do want to be feeling a stretch in your hips, so you should be feeling something. And it might be like not super comfortable. Use your breath. It shouldn't be painful, but if it's not comfortable exactly, that's not a problem. Just use your breath to release and soften into the pose. And at some point you should feel something shift and just relaxing a little more into the pose. Try not to hold anything, just release. Good, and inhale, raise your head, slowly come up, reach back. Grab your foot, press it towards yourself, getting a nice quad stretch here, gently, of course, and release. And I know there's some way that we can just go right onto the other side, facing the other direction. But I think what we're going to do I can't remember the one I was thinking of. So we're just going to come onto our feet and do it this way. Good, and you might very well feel a difference between the two sides even from the beginning. Completely normal. So take a moment to adjust yourself. And yeah, like for me, this side feels a lot better. And exhale, fold. And breathe. Good. Exhale, inhale, look up. Come back onto your hands, bend your knee. Give yourself a little quad stretch. And release. And just come up into a wide stance. Come all the way up slowly. Take a moment here. Catch your breath. Wait for your blood to start circulating properly if you got a little bit of a head rush there. And inhale, open, and exhale, fold. And see if you can bring your head all the way down to the mat or down to a block, just so it's resting on something. You can bring your feet wider apart to accommodate this, if you'd like. Breathing. And then from here, reach back, maybe clasp your arms behind you, and just let your hands come towards the mat or towards the floor. Just a nice shoulder opener there. Good, and release. Inhale, lengthen your back, and twisting to each side. Good, coming back to center. Heel toe your feet to a little wider than hip distance and sit back in a squat. Letting your lower back release here. So your hips should be just suspended over the floor a little bit in order to let your lower back release. Good, and then go ahead and sit down. Bring the soles of your feet together. Open them up like a book, you're really opening your hips here, bringing your knees down towards the mat. Hello, Lucky. What are you looking for? Okay, excuse me. Okay, open your feet. Inhale, open your chest, and exhale, fold. And use your elbows to press your thighs down towards the mat, opening your knees. And breathe. And inhale. This is the cat that made me late today. He's having a few issues. He's also shedding a lot. I don't know if other people with cats, that's happening with your cats too right now. You might brush him a couple times a day, he's still shedding. Anyway, back to yoga. Bring your knees together, and then bring your feet wide apart. Your fingertips behind you. Open your chest. And exhale, fold forward. And you can rest on your arms, or if you are really flexible in this position, try to bring your chest towards the mat and maybe your arms out. Or maybe just your head towards the mat. Breathing into your inner thighs. Make sure that your toes are pointed up and not falling out or in. If you want to get all the benefits of this stretch. Good. Inhale back up and exhale. Reaching towards one foot or your toes. Breathing here. We should be slowing down the breath a lot here, and really, this is where the Ujjayi breath can really be beneficial in helping you deepen and relax into the pose. No, don't eat it. You're gonna throw up. Sorry. Good. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, other side. Really try not to hold your breath, just deep, steady breaths. Again, thinking of release here rather than striving. Good, and inhale back to center. And now coming onto our knees, just for a little back bending. So use your thumb, place your thumbs kind of on either side of your spine here, really feeling your lower back and supporting it. And inhale, push your hips forward, open your chest. And you can stay here, or you can drop your head back. Or you can just drop your head back a little and look towards your nose. Or you can drop it all the way back and lean back, reach towards your heels, and then press your knees down into the mat. Good, and then if you're all the way down, make sure you bring your hands back onto your lower back to support. Come up slowly, and then fold forward. Good, and then we're going to do a second one. Just notice if it feels any different than the first one. So inhale, push the hips forward, exhale, drop back. Look towards the tip of your nose. Good, and inhale, come out of that, exhale, fold. Come back to your breath. And then right from here, just grab your heels, lift your hips, bring your chin to your chest, and keep lifting your hips as you roll towards the back of your head. Just getting a nice stretch to your back here. And release. And just checking on the time. Oh yeah, okay. Time to start closing the asana practice. So, as always, finding your boat pose, leaning back, lifting your feet and releasing, using your core to support you here. Maybe straighten your legs. Just holding this a little longer, trying to get a little core work in here. And then come back onto the mat when you feel your lower back flat against the mat, holding, keeping your shoulders up. Really engaging your core here. And release. Hug your knees into your chest. And bring your knees over to one side, looking in the opposite direction. And over to the other side. And back to center, hug your knees to your chest. And then drop your feet down, hip distance apart. Grab onto your heels. Inhale, exhale, lengthen. Inhale, press your hips up. Into bridge pose. And exhale, slowly release back down. Tailbone last, hug your knees into your chest. And just finishing up with an inversion, using your block if you have one. Inhale, your hips up. So just using the block to support your hips here. Just straighten your legs. And holding here for a few breaths. Our last few Ujjayi breaths. Good, and remove the block. Bring your feet back down to the mat. Point your toes and bring your arms over your head. Full body stretch here. Exhale, and then inhale fully. Completely filling your lungs with air. And hold your breath just for a moment. Squeezing your eyes shut, reaching in both directions, engaging your core. And exhale to just release everything. Find your Shavasana pose. Palms facing up, letting your feet fall out to the sides. If you are using any kind of props, go ahead and find those. And just surrender to your breath here. coming back into your regular breathing pattern, feeling heavy on the mat. And I know I usually do a progressive relaxation here, but this time I'm just going to leave you in silence with your breath. And one reason for that, well, actually the reason for that is because I need to figure out what's going on with my cat. So just if you've been to this class a lot, then you can probably kind of do the relaxation in your head, just starting from your feet all the way to the top of your head. And just being with your breath, releasing any remaining tension in your body. And I'll be back in a few minutes. And slowly starting to wiggle your fingers and toes, your hands and feet. Bringing your awareness back into the space around you. And bending one knee and then the other. Raise your arms over your head. And whenever you're ready, slowly roll onto one side using your arm to support your head. And then slowly find your way back into a comfortable seated position. So we're going to end with a little pranayama and then excuse me, a positive loving kindness meditation. Sorry, I just blanked out on the word there for a second. So we'll do the alternate nostril breathing today. So make yourself comfortable and just relax your left hand, and with your right hand, we're going to be using these fingers to close our left nostril and open it, and your thumb to control your right nostril. So just take a moment, take a few deep breaths. Just take a moment to notice how you feel right now. Good. And then using these fingers to close your left nostril, inhale through your right nostril. Close, hold, and exhale left. Inhale left. Close, hold, and exhale right. Inhale right. Close. And exhale left. Inhale left. Close. And exhale right. Inhale right. Close. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close. Exhale left. And release. And notice how you feel right now as opposed to how you felt before. Do you feel like your breathing is any easier? How does your mind feel? How did you feel during the practice? Did you feel like you just wanted it to end, or were you really focusing on the breath? Just sort of notice all of that stuff. And now moving on to a loving kindness meditation. So I'm going to say a phrase, and you can just repeat it to yourself in your head, or say it along with me, or even say it out loud. So we're going to be directing thoughts of loving kindness first towards ourselves, then towards another person or a group of people, and then towards all beings. So starting with ourselves. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from pain. And may I live with ease. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from pain. And may I live with ease. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from pain. and may I live with ease. And now we're going to just notice if you feel any different after directing those thoughts towards yourself. And notice if you have any physical sensations from that. And then just see if you can transform those thoughts and sensations into an intention towards a specific person that you know or a group of people. And it can be someone that you're on good terms with, or it can be someone that you're not on such great terms with, which is a little more challenging, but can be very beneficial to you and to them. And I also want to say that although this was supposedly developed by a Buddhist, maybe even the Buddha, I guess I should get my facts straight on that. But it's really non-denominational. You can just be saying these words to yourself, or you can be saying them to God or whoever your God is. You can just kind of be sending them out there into the collective consciousness. Any of those things are fine. Okay, so moving on to directing this towards others. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from pain. And may you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from pain. And may you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from pain. And may you live with ease. And now we're going to send those loving thoughts towards all sentient beings. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all be free from pain. And may all live with ease. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all be free from pain. And may all live with ease. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May all be free from pain. And may all live with ease. And thank you so much for coming to this class today, or joining me wherever you are, whenever you are. As always, feel free to leave any comments, suggestions, criticisms, requests, and please enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, thank you for all the kind comments, Roy. I really appreciate that, and that's good to know. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Namaste.